A Chief Justice of India, S.A. Bobde-led bench today sought to know from an accused government servant in court on whether he would like to marry the complainant in a case who has been allegedly raped by the officer in question while she was in her ninth standard. The Chief Justice of India primarily wanted to know if the accused would be marrying the victim in this case. To this, the lawyer for the accused said that he had actually proposed the victim for marriage, but however, she had refused and that the officer is now married. The case matrix is such that the court was hearing an appeal against the order of the Aurangabad bench of the Bombay High Court, in which the anticipatory bail order granted by the Sessions Court was lifted against the accused. The accused is said to have raped the minor girl multiple times while she was in her ninth standard, following which, when the girl attempted to take her own life, the mother of the officer promised the girl that she would be getting married to this man. However, on a later date, no marriage as such materialized, and an FIR under Section 376, 504 and 506 of the Indian Penal Code was registered. The Supreme Court today granted interim protection from arrest for 4 weeks to the accused and has now asked him to apply for regular bail. Supreme Court of India, through Chief Justice of India, S.A. Bobde, on Monday remarked that if a man and a wife are living together, and even if the man is brutal and has committed wrong, the act of sexual intercourse between a man and his lawfully wedded wife, can it be called rape? The case in question is of a man and woman who were said to have a live-in relationship for over 2 years, following which the man got married to another woman, which led to this woman lodging a complaint of rape against the man. The man has submitted in the Supreme Court that the woman in question, or the complainant in question, was using sindoor and Mangal Sutra to falsely pretend as though she was married to the man in question here. The woman submitted that her consent for the act of sexual intercourse was taken by fraud because she believed her temple marriage to be a real one, which took place in the Harimba temple. In this case, the court has granted an interim protection from arrest for 8 weeks. Meanwhile, the accused has been asked to approach for regular bail, and this matter in question has been dismissed. Last year, when the COVID-19 pandemic began, in a bid to contain the overcrowding in jails, the Supreme Court, in a slew of directions, had asked for interim bails to be granted for prisoners who are charged with 7 years or less of imprisonment. Today, Justice L. Nageshwara Rao-led bench, in view of the improving situation, has today asked about 2,318 prisoners who were granted interim bail by the trial courts and about 356 prisoners who were granted bail from the High Court to surrender to their respective prisons at once. And a total of 2,674 prisoners will now head back to jail in view of the improving COVID-19 situation. Well, that's all from Supreme Court today. Do stay tuned with Supreme Court Today tomorrow as well. And don't forget to like and share BarandBench.com.